is really bad because of the warehouse. So
we're having.
All right. YouTube is live.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
All right, let's get.
Hi, Sammy.
I'm gonna go
Oh
live.
my gosh.
You're good.
What on earth?
That was so
All right,
funny.
so we're going live on Facebook and
We need to redo that.
I know, it's gotten really bad.
3. We're transitioning. All right, ladies, we're live.
Hey guys.
Good morning. It's Friday. Oh, you have to see my shirt. Friday.
Yes, I remember that shirt from last year.
I know. I was like, I'm wearing
Friday.
this today.
Yes, it felt like a long week, hasn't it?
It has been a long week.
Okay.
It has.
I was
felt
making
like
sure
a
that
long
wasn't
week.
just me.
No, it's not just you. So.
It has been a long week, but you guys, we have an awesome epic sale going on right now, and it is that our StarCraft HD 5-foot rolls are $225. They're normally $250. It's a 25-cent savings, and people just eat this sale up.
They are going crazy. I'll have to say, I was upstairs. We were having computer problems.
Yeah.
So Tracy was looking at the laptop, and she was like, bag these orders for me, Margie. They're all checked. And some of y'all ordered like every single color. Like,
And
I was
those
like,
rolls are like this big
they're
around. No
so
joke.
big, and they're so pretty. And Tracy does such a nice job rolling them.
She does do it great.
She does. So I was bagging them, and I was like,
Aw.
oh my gosh, this is a lot.
Yeah, so everybody stocks up when we have this sale going
Mhm.
on, and if you want to stock up, you need to use code SAVEBIG at checkout.
And that ends tonight
It does.
at 10:30. So you only have like 11 more hours.
Yeah, 12
No,
hours.
12 hours.
Well, technically the coupon expires at midnight, but we tell people 10:30
Mhm.
because we don't want people to.
Well, in all the different time zones.
That's what I was trying
yeah.
to say. I didn't want people to miss out because their time zone and difference
Mhm.
and stuff. So, anyways, we don't want to say midnight because that's the very last moment.
Yeah.
And so, while you're shopping that, you should grab an HTV Mystery Box.
Oh, you should. They're super cool this month.
Super cute.
It's a $70 value for just $48. You get a ton of different HTV vinyls.
Yes.
HTV is heat transfer vinyl for t-shirts.
Mhm.
So
Did we say who we were?
we didn't.
I'm Shyla.
And Margie.
We just backtracked like
And we've
20
got
feet.
Stephanie,
Hello.
the woman in the chat.
Yes. And Sammy's way in the back dropping links for you guys. Hi. So you can easily access everything that we talk about today.
Yeah.
And the vinyl vault is still 15% off.
Mhm.
Everything in there is 15% off. No coupon code necessary.
There's some great products in there still, so check it out.
Yep. And then lastly is the blowout shirt sale. We're still liquidating our shirts that we're moving out to move new ones in. So you can save 30% with code blowout.
And there's a ton of shirts. So lots
Fun.
of, if you like orange, there's lots of orange.
Actually, to be honest, there's a lot more navy and maroon than
Oh.
orange now.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's navy and maroon in the
Navy's a great
Gildan.
color. Navy's that color that could go spring, it could go summer, it could go
Mhm.
winter, it could go fall.
Yeah. I wear
everybody
navy.
needs
Yeah,
navy.
navy's great. So look
Yeah.
at those Gildan shirts and show them where let's go to screen share and let's show them where they are just in case they can't remember.
Sorry guys, my nose is weird today.
All right, we're screen sharing.
Okay, so if you hover over blanks and bundles, you're going to go to that blowout shirt sale, and that is where you will find all of the shirts that are 30% off. And we even got youth in there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And some mask. The
Yeah.
mask, like
Mask, yeah. Oh,
I mean-
toddler too.
toddler, they lifted the mask mandate here in Arkansas. And
But it's still in a lot of states.
yeah, so take advantage
Yes.
if you still have to wear the mask.
Oh, and that 5-foot HD sale is still good on matte and glossy.
Yes, and that is for adhesive vinyl. We
Yes.
don't want anyone that's new to crafting to think they're getting HTV for $225 for 5 feet.
You guys are going to see us craft with StarCraft HD today,
Mhm.
and we did small, intricate stuff, so you guys can see how great this is compared to other
Oh my
name
gosh,
brands.
Shyla, that's a teeny
So
tiny font.
Small, and so we're really excited.
I'm gonna lose something.
Margie's like, mine's gonna turn out not right, so whatever. And so just so we know up front, we are sold out of heat presses.
Yes, We warned you. We got them last week. We got 70. We are sold out. We sold out yesterday.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be a while until we get more. It'll probably be 3 or 4 months, honestly.
Yes.
So if you missed out, too bad. I mean, we're sorry. We told you they wouldn't.
Too bad.
I mean,
Margie's mom voice just came out. Too bad, guys. Too bad.
snooze, you lose.
Yes. So
No, we're really sorry if you wanted one and you didn't get one.
She's not sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I wish we had like 100 more to sell. I really do. I went in the office. I'm like, can we get more? And they're like, no, StarCraft has none. So
zip, nada. Okay. So we are super excited because graduation's coming up for a lot of people, whether you're a college graduate or a high school graduate, and we just wanted to say congratulations.
yeah,
And we're gonna do a fun craft.
we are. So we got these wine glasses,
Champagne flute.
champagne flutes. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't even know what they're
She doesn't
called.
know what this is. This is a champagne flute, but we got these at the Dollar Tree. So we are kind of going back to our Dollar Tree craft
That was
series.
so long ago.
Yes, but we got these back then, and we haven't done anything with them.
And
yet.
they are really nice, like heavy. Like I'm surprised they're from the Dollar Tree because they're thick. Like I've gotten cups from the Dollar Tree and they're not this nice and thick. So these are good quality
They are.
champagne flutes.
We're going to show you guys how you can make a really inexpensive craft for the graduate in your life, and it'd just be a really fun gift to give them.
Mm-hmm.
So Margie is going to. You got comments?
Yeah, I got lots of comments.
Yeah.
Let's hear
But
it.
y'all were talking so well, so
It's okay.
Yes,
We're
so-
prepping.
All right, so Des, Karen,
Hey, Des.
Chrissy,
Chrissy.
a lot of different people are saying hey,
Hello.
Heather, Kaylin, and Kaylin. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong every single time, but she moved over from Instagram because it was pixelated.
Yes.
Okay.
My connection on Insta, I'll just repeat myself, is we're using my phone. Whew. This alcohol is
This
for
99.5% strength.
Oh man. Okay. So sorry, Instagram. We're using my phone for Instagram Live today,
Yeah.
and we're near a warehouse back here in our studio, and my phone signal is horrible.
And mine and Stephanie's iPhones, usually we use one of ours, and they would not connect.
It wouldn't connect.
There's some kind of glitch going
So
on with
if
Instagram.
you do exactly what so and so did, what was her name? Sorry, I messed
Go
up.
to Facebook.
Go to Facebook.
Kaylin.
Okay.
Kaylin.
Oh, I
Kaylin.
don't like to just throw it
I
away.
don't
Here,
know.
take it back.
Throw it away. For
Y'all,
you.
that just dried my hand.
Y'all,
I can't breathe.
it's super strong alcohol. This is the alcohol they use to clean our big cutting
I thought I'm
machines
trying to like clear the air.
that we cut our master rolls with, so it is super strong.
99%, guys. It will literally take your breath away.
And your fingerprints.
And your finger. If you will not be able to get your DNA off of this after you use the alcohol. So, thanks for hopping on, guys. We're really excited that you're here. Stephanie, stop it.
Gina said all the compassion from Margie for the heat presses.
I know, right? That's why I was like, she's not sorry.
Gina, you know me so well.
Oh gosh. Oh my
No,
goodness.
I really wish we'd gotten like 500 in stock, but we
No,
got
it would be-
we got over 100 in stock.
Yeah.
Like
In all reality, we do wish we could get everyone one. But if we make the announcement and you happen to miss it, that is just really sad news for you because they are gonna fly off the shelves. In all reality.
So we have some love from Iowa.
Hey, Iowa.
Sorry, on TikTok the
Is the Iowa the name or
No.
Iowa the state?
state.
Okay.
It's Denim Mama Bear.
Do you want my phone to look
Hey.
at TikTok on
It's
your?
fun. And then
She's like,
You should see her squinting.
Daltoyo. I butchered that.
Mhm.
Do y'all sell distressed looking vinyl?
Ooh, well, you can get a distressed look with foils.
yeah,
Margie.
you can. So you can do distressed with our foils. You can also download fonts and other things that are distressed. That when you
Ooh.
weed it, it is so much fun because there's lots of.
I was
little
gonna say
things.
so much work,
I
but
was making-
fun too. And so
I
there's
was being
that.
facetious.
So I know you were.
Colorado says hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Colorado.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah,
Where they're from, but it's fine.
that's
It's
okay.
fine. That's great. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be visiting Colorado soon. Hopefully.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
That-
I don't know
Colorado's
anybody
fun.
from Colorado, so that's why I said that.
My friend Marion, who had all the kids, moved there.
Oh, does she like it?
She loves it, except for the snow.
Yeah, it snows on
It's
my
still
thing.
snowing.
We're going in the
Colorado
summer.
has some great places to visit.
Yes.
Been there a few
Yeah.
times.
I love it.
I've now learned colon. It's colon.
Colin.
And thank you. I appreciate that. Jessica sent some stars.
Thanks for the
Thank you,
stars.
Tina said that y'all are both adorable.
Aw.
And
tried.
Susan says hello from Ohio.
Hello,
Said
Ohio.
we tried. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like the awkward one. Marty's like, oh, thanks.
I learned when I was young that when someone gives you a compliment, you say thank you.
Margie, don't throw me under the bus.
I'm
like
just
that.
saying because they're giving you a compliment. So you
I
don't
know.
say, no, I'm not cute. You just say thank you.
I mean, I say thank you sometimes,
I
but I'm just
know.
like, oh.
Like when I said your hair looks cute this morning, you said thank you.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's
so,
that.
We got lots of love from lots of states.
lots of
I
steaks.
love it. We
Hello,
should make
all
like
the
a
steaks.
map. And like
And scratch off as they come on.
maybe we could put like a temporary map back here and then put little dots when people say
Oh
they
my
watch
gosh,
us.
I love that. We need a push pin map.
A push pin map. Okay.
Stephanie,
that's your next project.
See her.
She's like, "Ooh."
She's like a cute little kid in the
I
background.
know.
She's
Okay.
so adorable.
She's awesome.
Yes. So thank you guys for joining us from all over. We really
Mhm.
appreciate that you're on with us. It's a really just a fun time of year. I love
It
this
is.
time of year. Personally, I think we decided to make these because my little sister is a senior graduate this year. And so we're really proud of her, and she's going to have her senior pictures coming up in a week. And so we thought it'd be fun to make her little champagne flute to take pictures with.
With of course sparkling cider.
Not champagne. Disclaimer. Not giving a senior champagne. But they can put whatever they wanted in it, sparkling grape juice or whatever
I would
floats
put
their
Diet
boat.
Coke in mine.
Yes, you would. That would be a funny photo shoot, Margie. Like you and Diet Coke.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
see it now.
I know. That's really funny.
We're using a lot of cool things, though, you guys. We're not just using products from the Dollar Tree. We are also using
Tack It.
packets.
Tack It is amazing. If you
Yes.
don't have any, spend $5.15 and get some. You can use it
Please.
to restick your mats. It works amazing with glitter.
Yes, it does.
It's better than Mod Podge because it does not dry.
Yes. It stays tacky.
Like Mod Podge, you got to put it on. You got to
You-
get your glitter on real fast, and then there's spots that have dried, and your glitter doesn't stick.
Yes.
And so you don't have to worry about that with Tack It.
I like to say Mod Podge is not my friend, and the only time that I ever use it for anything is when I'm doing fabric tumblers. So other than that, I stay away from it.
Stay away.
Tack
Try
it
the
over
Tack
and over
It.
is great.
Tack It today.
And you might have to do more than one coat. It doesn't get the best coverage if you just slap it on, let it dry, and then coat your glitter. It's really good if you could do 3 coats of it and let that get tacky and then glitter. You'll have full
So
coverage.
are we going to vinyl and then tack
Yeah.
it? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So we have a couple questions. Do we carry polyester shirts? And when will the sublimation blanks more be available?
Okay. First question. We do have some Gildan Soft Style now that have a polyester content. It's not 100%, but just be sure to check out the descriptions of each one of those colors. They are all different. And a lot of the heathered ones contain a polyester count that is great enough for sublimation.
That you can bleach.
Yes.
And even like the athletic heather, we had a
Mhm.
local customer that sublimated on it,
Yeah.
and it looked really cool.
Yeah, so you guys can get away with some of those Gildan Soft Style that we carry. Just make sure and check that content out on the description. The other question was, sorry, what?
Sublimation blanks,
Oh,
where you'll
yeah.
be getting more. So we have restocked some of our sublimation blanks, and I just want to put an apology out there for those of you that ordered the mugs and they arrived broken. We did not. It was our first time shipping something like that, and obviously our packers and we were not prepared for it. So we are working on ordering better foam stuff to ship them better. So when we get all the packaging materials, we'll get those mugs back up on the website.
Yes, we will.
So we are using silver. Is it gloss or matte?
I don't know. We got all
It
strapped
looks
in.
gloss. It's silver gloss HD, and I don't know if we're overhead. I'm gonna go overhead. And I'm just going to show you how nicely, this is not a huge thing, but it just weeds so nicely. I didn't lose any pieces, which is good for me. Will you hand me a weeder?
Yeah. And this, her name is super scripty and tiny, so I'm going to actually reverse weed. I don't know which one's the good one.
That's a great way to,
Yeah.
reverse weeding is a great thing to do when you're doing small and intricate designs. We love to show y'all new tips and tricks. We are using our vinyl air release pins for the weeding. They're great. They have a very fine point on them. Ours are kind of the ones that aren't as good, but usually it sticks out.
We have defective ones.
Push it forward.
Yeah.
Push everything forward. Okay. So to help you weed. This one is very small.
Yes.
Shyla.
What, Margie? Just kidding.
So Elizabeth said, "Good morning. What are we
funny.
making today?"
Hey Elizabeth, we are making some graduation champagne flutes.
Yes, from the Dollar Tree. And
I'm gonna have to pull this closer. Sorry, I can't see.
okay.
Okay.
Yes, so
I'm gonna reverse weed this one too.
So we're just working through that. We have our StarCraft HD 5-foot rolls on sale. And so we are using our StarCraft HD on these champagne flutes for a graduation gift for my little sister who is a senior this year. And we are just showing you guys how easily it weeds very intricate details. Are you laughing at my easy?
Yes, I was just laughing. I'm gonna weed the and sometimes certain colors are thicker than others, so you might adjust your cut settings a little bit. Like I feel like the black is a little bit thicker than the silver.
Okay, so I know that it's hard for you guys to see because it's so tiny, but I'm reverse weeding. So what that means is I took the entire thing and I put it on the transfer tape, and now I'm removing is that the positive? Yeah, the positive area out. And it sticks and stays without lifting because it's stuck to the transfer tape. So that's really nice.
And then I'm going to do that for the little letters of this. I'm just taking off all the extra
And
just to make it easier.
Because I tried to weed this without doing this method, it is stuck in the speed. But I'm going to try to save it.
So while you're doing that, Brooke said, "I just turned 31 today, and I went back to school last July to get my diploma, and I'll be graduating in June. So I'm super excited for all the graduation stuff."
Oh, congratulations, Brooke.
Oh,
That's amazing.
The SVG that we're using is free, so you should grab it and make yourself
Yes, Brooke, grab it. Yeah, look at you. You've chosen a thinner font.
something. Yeah, Margie, I probably could
I'm
have
just teasing.
if you
I'm gonna
wanted me to.
butcher your TikTok name, but Studio said, "Hello, my favorite place to buy vinyl from. Is there any way to get melanin HTV if possible?"
What is melanin?
I think that's a makeup brand.
Oh, a face color?
It's a face color, yeah.
Oh, a skin color. So,
So like the more melanin you have, like the darker the skin you
Yes.
have. the
Yeah,
lighter.
no, I knew it was
No.
a shade. I knew because I was
Okay.
like, I think that's a makeup shade. Yeah.
So yeah, we can always suggest it to Caesar or to StarCraft. We don't. We have some custom colors that we get, but I don't think that we have designed our own recently. I don't know if we're gonna get the graduate.
Can't get it out.
No.
Yeah, I totally messed this up too. Well, I mean, a little bit, not bad, but
Can't get it off. But the other part looks really cute. So
Mom
like
Mask Creation said that she went back to school last year to get a high school diploma and finished in January.
oh, good job.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
fun fact, I'm a high school dropout. Never got my GED.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I mean, I'm not embarrassed of it anymore. I've come to terms with myself.
That is so funny.
But I am
Shyla.
so proud of you because I seriously just don't have the time and
Did
patience
you
for that.
have, does this go right above the L and the C, the hat?
Oh, let me pull it up for you.
So this SVG, like Shyla said, is on our
It has a
website.
little bit of a gap, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to place it on. I couldn't get the oven out. So I'm just going to come back to it later.
Yeah, and the line of my B is gone. I don't know what happened to it, but everything else looks good.
So Charlotte's putting Brittany on her cup, and mine is just going to be a plain graduate class of 2021.
Yep, so I put her little name. Look how dainty and cute this is.
Let me transition. Okay.
So,
Oh, that's cute. I like it without the
oh, you like it open on the end? It is kind of cute, isn't it? The open B.
Uh-huh. Could be Zitney. Sorry.
But I just love the way like scripty stuff looks on glass. It's so elegant and pretty. And I just want to say that StarCraft it really does well. Like I mean, any other brand I think would struggle.
So, and it adheres very nicely, to the glass.
Oh, so cute.
So our TikToker that mentioned the melanin HTV, if you have an idea of what you're, like example or idea what you're talking about, you're welcome to email it to us.
Not only that, but if you had the Pantone color number, that would be even better.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Pantone color, yes. So just email it to us and at marketing@mycraftsource.com. I'm so sorry. I'm used to saying info@mycraftsource.com. marketing@mycraftsource.com.
Yes, that's correct. That silver we did gorgeous.
The silver did, and I feel like we needed to up the pressure a little bit on the black. The black is just a little bit thicker because it's more pigmented and stuff.
And it's the matte version.
So sometimes you up that pressure and you cut it a little bit slower and it'll do good. So you might be able to get it off reverse sweeted, but I can't.
Okay, I'll try.
Shaw's got better close eyesight than I do.
Close eyesight. Well, notice how she said close eyesight because she's so right. I am blind as a bat far away. I can't see a thing.
No, we're not done yet though, because we're gonna
I know, I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I'm just so I love that there's graduates on with us right now. This is so fun.
I think it's awesome, and hopefully, I know last year a lot of graduations got canceled. Hopefully, everyone gets to have their graduations this year. I know our local. I'm trying to make sure
I have enough space for the hat. You think that's enough space for the hat?
I know ours, they did a parking lot graduation or something, so.
My graduation for my master's degree was an online video.
That's right. Virtual. I remember you sent it. Yeah, you're like, here's the link if y'all want to watch. And you had a picture that you submitted, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So just kind of crazy times. Crazy times.
Spent a lot of money for that master's.
You did. You did.
I'm not using it.
Oh, we're so glad you're here, though.
And my little sister, she's actually homeschooled, so she's not going to actually attend a graduation. There are homeschool graduations in Arkansas, but she doesn't want to go.
Yeah. So
she's not going to experience that either. But I mean, all that matters is that you did it.
You did. Yeah. I mean, my high school graduation was seriously 30 minutes long. It was super quick. Hardly any speakers. I think we didn't have valedictorians because people cheated too much, so they took valedictorians away from my high school. So it was the class president spoke. So
y'all had so many cheaters that there was no valedictorian.
Yeah, it was a few years before. And I graduated in 94, so I think the class of 90 or 91, some of them are breaking into the school and stealing tests, and because they were all competing for valedictorian, so they just said no more valedictorians. And I don't know if they still are that way.
I would have expected you to have been a valedictorian.
Oh, I wasn't that smart. I was yearbook editor.
I'm with you, Karen. OMG for sure.
Yeah, I always share really weird random facts.
That is such a weird story. I'm like, wow, y'all got in much trouble.
I mean, I think it was the class of 91 or 90. So it was a few years before me. But I was an honor graduate. We still had honor graduates, salutatory and stuff like that, cum laude.
Do you want me to try to get yours off?
If you want. It's very cute.
Colin, I'm really glad I can say your name properly.
Yeah.
She's been needing to ask, is she remembering correctly, the permanent vinyl should not be sealed? I have seen people talking about sealing it in other groups.
Yeah, people always say, what can I seal it with? And vinyl needs to breathe to be properly adhered and stuff, and you don't need to seal it, y'all. Vinyl was originally made for like outdoor signs that are all weather, and it lasts for 5 to 7 years. So I just choked myself. But like people will get that Mod Podge safe, dishwasher safe stuff, and it honestly will wash off after a while. Like,
yeah, it doesn't stay on.
No, when you are vinyling something, you just know that it needs to be a hand washed item going forward. So hopefully that answers your question and helps you. Like, I have it on wooden signs outside my excuse me.
You okay, Mark?
I choked on my own spit. I have it on wooden signs like outside my house that, you know, we've made here on the lives, and it looks amazing still. It hasn't faded or anything. So don't seal it. It'll mess it up.
Lil Sweet 68 says, hey, crafty girls, happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday.
I love that y'all keep saying that because I keep forgetting it's Friday.
I know. I'm glad. I don't really have any big plans this weekend, but I'm just glad it's Friday.
Okay, so I got the O, but and now it's on my finger. Okay, the O's back on. We'll just recut that.
We'll just recut it.
Okay, so let me do the hat, and then we'll be ready to glitter.
Okay.
So if you want, you can start mixing up our tacket.
Okay.
So tacket is not really a material that you want to use straight. You need to dilute it a little bit. When you're applying glitter, you want it to be strong, but you don't want it to be super strong. So you don't want to dilute it a whole lot, but you will use water to dilute it down a hair bit.
Need a new thing of tacket. Oh, there it comes. So I just got a little blob in there. Do you think that'll be enough?
Yeah, that should be enough.
And then I'm just going to add, I don't know if you want to go overhead to show the blob or if you can even see it.
Like maybe half a teaspoon, not a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just going to add a little water.
Now,
and then we can use our popsicle sticks to stir it.
Yes, and I just want to mention, if you're using tacket to re-stick your mats, you will dilute it more than that. Okay. Yes. You don't want it to be super strong. So you would do probably like 2 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me, or is this vinyl weeding really weirdly?
That's what I said. It's the black. I feel like you needed to cut it a little bit more.
Okay, but it's not just me.
I'm just using my popsicle stick. Tacket is really thick, so you can use your popsicle stick to help you get it out of your tube.
Tanya said that she finally put her Margie Shallow box away and didn't get the silicone mat. So Tanya, go ahead and email customer service and we'll get you taken care of. Karen said, OMG, double OMG about your story, Margie. And Gina said, yeah, our homeschool group has a graduation ceremony.
Yes.
I was thinking homecoming.
Home time.
I was thinking homecoming.
Homecoming. Homecoming.
Karen said that when you're retired, every day is Saturday.
That's true.
Oh, jealous.
Colin said, thank you so much.
Can they see this?
Yeah.
It looks cute.
This way. Here.
YouTube.
YouTube gets it too.
Look how cute.
Okay. So we've got our tacket diluted, and we're just going to use paint brushes.
Yes.
See if you need more water in yours, or
I think it's good.
Adela asked if you can use printable vinyl.
Yes. On what? You can use printable vinyl on whatever you want.
On the glasses.
Oh yeah.
And then Tina asked, so maybe we should add a permanent vinyl decal at the bottom saying hand wash only because of permanent vinyl care.
That would be a great idea. And then also doing the glitter is another reason to make it want to be hand washed. And I know some people, like Shyla, when you give someone a tumbler that they've ordered, you have care instructions that say, and some people aren't going to follow directions, but if you give them those care instructions, then it kind of covers you. So when they come back and say it all came off, it's like, well, yeah, you washed it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Margie said.
So yeah. All right, so we're going to let it dry a little bit.
Yes, we have to let it dry. So tack it takes between like 2 to 4 minutes to dry, depending on how thick the coat is. And you'll know when it's dry because it dries clear. So it's white when it goes on and then clear when it dries.
When it dries. Oh, you're going up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Tay. That's her name. Tay.
Tay.
How should I seal glitter to make sure it doesn't come off while washing?
Yes, I love that question.
That's a
So
great question.
this would not be, so if you washed this, you would definitely want to epoxy the bottom half, or you could use polyacrylic to seal it temporarily. That's not going to seal it permanently like epoxy would. So epoxy would be my first choice with this. But you can
would
get
you
away.
put it on a turner, or how would you do that with this?
Yeah, you just put it on a turner.
Okay.
Put it on a turner.
To temporarily seal it, you can also spray hairspray.
Yes, hairspray, also clear gloss enamel
Mhm.
spray paint.
Like if you just wanted it for a photo shoot or a decoration,
Mhm.
that's a great way to do it if you're not gonna drink out of
And
it or
reuse
something and reuse it
Yeah.
just for like a gift like that.
This is so cute.
It's so cute.
I love it.
I think it'll be fun. You definitely have Pep Brittany hold them in
In her
photo shoot.
pictures, I know.
Mhm.
I'll be
It'll
like,
be
I
really
made
fun.
that.
I know. So are there other things that y'all want us to show you or teach you, or something you want, a product that you want us to highlight in the coming weeks?
This is a great time for Q&A while
Yes.
we wait for our
while
packet.
this dries, or if you have questions about something, we would love to answer them.
While we're waiting for people to comment, though, we can talk about StarCraft loose glitter.
Oh, StarCraft loose glitter is amazing.
Yes. So so far we've used StarCraft HD for our vinyl. We've used Tack It as the adhesive for the glitter, and the glitter we're using is made by StarCraft, guys. There's so many.
So
over
many.
100.
And they're adding more.
They are. We have news on that, but we cannot share anything about it.
No.
So we have we're using, is this metallic? And that's, yeah, these are both metallic from the metallic line. This is Anchor and
I have Swordfish.
yes, they're very similar.
They're just both silver glitters that we have back here.
Very beautiful.
They're so pretty. But I just love the colors of this StarCraft glitter. It's a really good quality. It covers well. It's a great value.
Yes.
Like we sell these baggies for $2.
Yes,
And it doesn't look like a lot in there, but it will do like a whole tumbler.
it does. Yes,
So-
it'll successfully do a full tumbler
Yeah.
once. You might have a little bit left over.
Just one.
Just a little.
Can I pick which one?
But it also, so every single glitter also comes in a 4-ounce dual lid shaker, which is really awesome.
Mhm.
So if you want those shakers, if you have a big project, we do sell them in the shakers also.
Yeah, and we have some really cool glitter bundles on the
Oh, I
website.
forgot
We don't
about
ever talk about those, but Shyla came up with a bunch. There's like a pencil one, a sunset one, a beach one,
Plaid.
a plaid where you don't even have to think, but like if someone says I want a beach tumbler, you can just buy that whole kit either in baggies or shakers.
Yeah.
And across, we've done all the thinking for you.
Yes, we have. So those are really handy.
Any questions or comments? No? No one?
Why are y'all crickets now? Come on, guys.
Chirp, 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 chirp. What's something we haven't done for a while that would be a fun live?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. Have we done dark transfers?
We haven't done a doormat in a while. I knew she was gonna say that.
We haven't. We gave those ones away and then we got burned out.
Yes, we did.
Because then we had to make 3 more.
We did find out though that liquid Flex Seal works a lot better than the acrylic paint.
Yes. So we did, a few months ago, we did doormats on the live using our stencil vinyl, and we used Flex Seal, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
There are crickets no longer. All right.
Yay!
So Colin said, I think that there are so many people that do these things,
Uh-huh.
like the cups. So they look for good, like they do it for the look good and not for the longevity. So people in crafty groups where I can like polyacrylic was almost as good as epoxy.
Oh no. Oh my
I was
gosh.
like,
The tumbler-
blasphemy.
The tumbler maker in me is coming out like word vomit right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, does not compare there is a thing called Crystalac that is a polyacrylic type. And although you can put multiple, when I say multiple, I'm talking like 50 plus layers of this material on tumblers, it does, it is as strong as epoxy, but it's still not as durable, meaning that it is more apt to crack. And if you were to wash it multiple times or even let it soak in water for the slightest amount of time, it will just disintegrate, okay? So epoxy is your strongest, bestest way to seal tumblers. Bottom line. I'm not gonna, I like Crystalac. It's a really good option. There's a lot of people who are allergic to epoxy and they just can't stand it. Their eyes swell. They're just sick for days. They get breakout and hives. Crystalac is an amazing alternative, but I I believe that you should be disclosing to your customers that it was made with Crystalac and that it is not as durable as epoxy.
That's a great tip.
Personally, that's what I think you should do.
Shift Rider asked, do we sell Subli and screen prints?
Easy Subli, yes.
We sell Easy Subli. We do not sell any screen prints.
No screen
and I'm wondering
prints.
if you're asking if we sell sublimation prints, which we don't sell those either. We have Easy Subli sheets that you can print with your sublimation printer, and the Easy Subli will go on any type of shirt.
Yes.
Which, I mean, we're going to be doing some sublimation tutorials coming up
very soon. And if you guys
That'll be
have
fun.
not checked it out, if you guys hover over sublimation, you want to screen share real quick? If you want to hover over sublimation, we have added some new categories like sublimation blanks and sublimation printers that are coming soon.
Yes.
So we just want you guys to know that keep your eyes peeled on that category.
Yeah, check it.
Because you never know what we're going to have next.
I know. We keep adding part, like my stem is dry, but my base is not.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Probably put more on the base. than
Blue
I did on my
Eye
stem.
said, can you give any tips as to why her HTV iron-on vinyl doesn't stick right?
Yeah,
Yes, we
you
could.
can. If you can tell us what you're using to
Go
press
ahead and do your
with.
second coat on your stem.
A lot of the issues which people don't realize is the HTV, it's a two-part bonding process. It is temperature and it is pressure. So a lot of times you'll have the temperature right, but your pressure will be off. So if your vinyl is not sticking, it's most likely a pressure problem. And if you're using an iron or an easy press, that is 100% probably your problem. With the heat press, you can do a pressure test where you close your heat press and you put like a dollar bill in or like this piece of paper and clamp it down. I can't pull that piece of paper out, so I know my pressure is good. If you can pull your paper out, you're going to need to tighten your heat press. And speaking of heat presses, you don't want to store them closed. Like we have this down, but it's not engaged. If you store your clamshell closed, it is going to wear out your spring and it's going to break it in the long run. It will not have, the pressure will not be as good.
You'll go to use it one day and you might not even be able to get it open.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We had a customer who called and she had kept her store closed in her garage and she couldn't get it open. So, fun fact, if you're using a Cricut Easy Press, you need to use your upper body to press it down. Like you're going to have it lower than you and lean and press really hard.
She said it's the Cricut vinyl.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Cricut vinyl is kind of crap. Is that okay to say on
I
air?
don't know.
Cricut vinyl
You
is
just said it, so there's no going back
I guess
now.
so. Cricut vinyl is not the best. A lot of people have issues with it. So we love Caesar Easy Weed and Starcraft Softflex. It works great.
Yeah.
If you have an Easy Press, Starcraft Softflex works great with an Easy Press.
Yeah.
It has a lower temperature, which Easy Presses are always off on their temperature, and so it does really well. If you cannot see the fibers of your shirt in what you have pressed, you don't have a good press.
That is correct. And I just want to say that, like, over time as a crafter, you just kind of learn what the best vinyls are out there.
Mhm.
And you'll learn for yourself which ones are, like, do not work and which ones are really great quality products. And I can tell you Cricut compared to Caesar is night and day. So don't be afraid to try Caesar and think you'll get the same result, because I promise you, you will not.
Yeah, and when I first got my Silhouette, it came with Silhouette vinyl.
Yes.
Like, it was the little 9-inch Silhouette,
OMG,
so
yes.
it came with 9-inch vinyl. And that stuff sucked. Like, I called them, I'm like, it's falling off of everything. They sent me a new roll. It still fell off everything. And that's when I discovered there's other vinyl out there. And I didn't have to buy the Silhouette brand vinyl.
And I think that's just a misconception across every new crafter, is they get a Cricut and they think, oh, I can only use Cricut products. That is not the case. A lot of these machines are compatible with every single type of vinyl out there. And so I think the only one right now that is kind of limited on the Cricut line is the new Cricut Joy. So if you're using the matte, I think you have to use the smart vinyl.
If you're not using the matte, you have to use the smart vinyl.
Yeah, there's something to do with this new smart vinyl that Cricut has where it's limited to that brand only. And it's either with or without the matte. You can use a different brand, but I don't remember which brand.
I think it's without the matte.
Okay.
You have to use the smart vinyl.
And then with the matte, you can use other.
But you're paying like $8 for a like 4 by 8 inch piece of vinyl, y'all.
Yeah, and our 12 by 12 sheets are 55 cents. So, yeah, I mean, just saying, don't always go with what you think before you do some research and really figure it out, because you could be throwing a ton of money out the window.
You probably are.
So,
Lakeisha and some other people have joined us and they said,
Hey!
How's everybody doing today?
I know, we're working on these cute tumblers. We've
my
done
goodness.
our second coat of tacking on
Steph,
it.
do you want to hold it up close? I know you can't touch the bottom, but just so they can see the cute decal. So we used StarCraft HD.
I was like, how are you going to do that?
We used StarCraft HD permanent adhesive vinyl, and it right now, guys, our 5-foot rolls are only $2.25,
which is amazing. We do this sale like every few months. It's not like we're doing it for 2 days, and then you probably won't see it again for a while. So if your stash is getting low, grab some today. 12 by 5 foot StarCraft HD and matte and glossy. 49 colors?
Yes.
49 colors to choose from. So.
And they're gorgeous colors. I just want to say these colors are so on trend. They just really match up with what people need and want.
Yeah, StarCraft does a great job of watching the trends and coming out with new colors to go with those. Some of the other
products, they're really on top of
they are. Some of the other brands of vinyl, they never add new colors or change their colors.
Yeah.
They're just kind of what you have is what you have.
Yes.
So Colin said, I've learned so much from these lives, and I missed her name on TikTok. AC McKinley said, you ladies are adorable to watch.
Oh,
thanks.
Thank you, guys.
We're glad you're having fun. So we have fun teaching y'all and helping you as we fan
and blow.
And blow
them. Karen said she'd love to see Sublimation with those new printers.
Yes, that is for sure coming.
Radar.
Yes, we are excited to do it.
We are so
We're
excited.
so excited. It'll be fun.
And Tina said that she's a fairly new crafter. Just vinyl crafter, that is. Just beginning to build my stash. How do you recommend that we keep our types of vinyl organized so as not to confuse them, especially scraps?
Yeah. So my personal craft room, I keep adhesive vinyl on my wall in my little organizers, and then all my HTV is on the other side of my craft room in bins. So I feel like for me, I just keep it on 2 separate sides of the room, and I feel like that's really a good way for newbies to start too, because you can't necessarily tell the difference between looking and feeling them. I know the difference.
Well, and we'll just tell you that adhesive vinyl is going to have a paper backing. HTV will not. It'll be kind of a shiny and a matte side, and it'll feel thinner. So like I have,
it's flexible.
It's more flexible. Like you can shake it and hear it. I
shake it and hear it. That just brought me back to Tracy. Can you hear it?
My first day here, she had me making grab bags, and she was like, "This is stretch, and this is easy weed. Can you hear the difference, Margie?" And I was like, "I can't." But I was like, "Okay." And then she walked away, and the other new girl, I was like, "Can you tell the difference? Because I can't." And she was like, "I can't either."
Oh my gosh, I love this story.
Because she was so sad. She's like, "Shake it and listen, shake it and listen." And I was like, "I don't know."
No, y'all, like, if y'all could just imagine this scene, though, there is vinyl everywhere.
Oh.
No, when they were making these scrap bags, y'all, there was mountains of scrap that they were having to sort through. And it was their first day on the job. And Tracy,
and she's just so fast. Like.
Everything's so fast, and she just explains things fast. She expects you to understand. And so I just remember y'all sitting on the floor back there.
Yeah, they didn't even give us
y'all
chairs.
were just they were sitting in the floor, and I remember like every time I walked by, I would see him going. Wait, I don't know. What is this one? I don't know. And what's so funny about that is like I don't even tell that way. I feel like I'm a texture person, so I can tell the difference by feel.
Which
by
I
the
can't.
Sound I can't.
No.
That just cracks me up. I love that.
Just shake it. Can you hear it?
Fun fact.
You can hear the difference, right?
Fun fact, Shiloh was the one who actually trained me on my first day.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Shiloh's good at
Steph.
training people.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I remember when
That's
they
so
first
many new people.
when they first put me on the training wagon, it was like you just send them on their way. They go and they feel like they know what they're doing and everything. I don't know what you say, but you say it right. And I'm like, okay. So like every time a new person came in, they were like, okay, you're gonna be with Shiloh today. I would get nothing done because I was training
because we had so many new people.
Yes. But I mean, that's so cool, Steph. I forgot about that.
Well, I remember like you trained me for a little bit, and then I went to the checking table, and like Bates and Casey looked at me like, who are you and why are you just starting on the checking table?
Yeah.
But I've been crafting for like now 5 years, so they were like, oh, okay, never mind.
Once we feel like somebody can grasp the idea of the different sizes and the colors and stuff, then they kind of move to the checking table where they're checking that orders for accuracy.
Yeah.
And guys, that's kind of like a fun fact about my craft source. We haven't talked about the process an order goes through.
Yeah.
And the process that an order goes through is it initially gets printed out, and then we have a picker, someone who goes and picks your products, and then it goes to the checking table where somebody checks it for accuracy, and then it moves on to the boxing, and then it moves on to the shipping department.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to know like what the process that your order goes through, and then people are so shocked when they're like, oh my gosh, I placed my order and it shipped an hour later. Y'all are so incredibly fast. And it's like, yeah, you have no idea how fast they were.
I know. And we're not shipping that fast right now because we got so many. I mean, we're shipping fast, but not an hour after it's placed. Don't give them that expectation.
I'm not. I'm just saying, sometimes when we, are not overwhelmed with orders, which is not a bad thing. Y'all keep ordering. But when we're not overwhelmed, we can process orders really quickly.
We can.
So.
Money Group sent a rose on TikTok.
Oh,
thank you.
So sweet.
I feel very bachelorette.
I know.
Oh, we are bachelorettes.
Well, we're both married.
No, right now.
Oh, I was like, I'm married.
We can pretend.
We'll pretend. It's the rose ceremony. We both got roses.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
My notifications pop up on this
I
computer.
don't
I have
know
to
why.
fix that. That is scary. Okay.
So, people would like to see epoxy on the live again. Margie's porch signs, although we really need a new porch sign for our lobby.
We'll have to make one. So we can always link to our old ones because they are available on YouTube where we made the porch sign.
No, I'm saying the springboard that we did, was that for last year?
Yeah.
I'm having like real.
I mean, I can go home and take pictures of them. I have the spring up, and then I'll flip it over, and it'll be the summer.
Oh my gosh, that feels like
it was a long time ago.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm like wow.
No, I had to pull it out of my garage and dust the cobwebs off of it.
What?
To put it up.
Oh my gosh, that is so wild.
So Tina is preparing to try UV epoxy, and she's intimidated about the space and time required in regular epoxy.
I feel like you're a pro. Go for it, Steph.
Okay, so. Just be sure that when you're using the UV epoxy, I learned this the hard way. I had 2 different kinds that I bought, one from one website and then one from Amazon. The one from, it's called, can I say this?
Yeah,
go for it.
We don't sell it.
Craft Kitsune was a great UV epoxy. I mean, like, it didn't smell bad, worked perfectly. And then I used the Amazon version, and the Amazon version was so smelly. Like, it stunk the lobby up.
Bad.
If you got too close to it, like, you could knock yourself out. So just, be cautious.
You felt like you're in a nail salon.
For real. Because I was making those glitter things up front, the glitter
sample rings.
Thank you. Sample rings up front. So just be sure that when you're using it, you do still have some ventilated area just in case it does have a smell.
Okay, we are gonna start glittering. It's mostly dry. I've got
Margie's is way more dry than mine. but
Shiloh's probably was thicker.
I put 2 coats on
I
the
did
whole
2
thing.
coats, too.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Lydia asked when we will restock the mugs.
As soon as we get a way to ship them without them all breaking.
Yes.
We just want to make sure that the next time we ship them out to you guys that they make it securely and without being broken.
Yeah.
So we are just having to make some adjustments as a company before we start shipping those again.
We have ordered some new packing material and individual boxes and foam for them so that they will not arrive a box full of broken glass.
Kathy Bralier, and I'm probably saying that wrong. If it's more French, Bralier. Thank you.
Wow, you said that so well.
I know.
I took a whole year of French.
Nice.
Thank you from Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
We are
Canada.
international, kind of. I mean,
Hello,
national?
Canada.
I have picked up so many new tips from today from this live.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's great. I'm so glad.
So good. Y'all, I'm just sprinkling my baggie. What I love about the baggies is it's just easy to sprinkle and tap.
Oh my gosh, it's so
But
Gina
it just adheres so beautifully.
Gina said that she doesn't use adhesive vinyl enough, so she needs all the ideas.
Yes,
Okay.
I love adhesive vinyl, you guys.
I know that was what I started with,
Same.
and I still have a good stash. Because when I would buy it, I would buy like a 10-yard roll. I just would need one little piece. I'm just gonna buy a 10-yard roll.
You'll have that color forever.
I'll have it forever. So now I just buy the 5-foot roll. I wish I had known about that.
You can go overhead, Steph, if they want to see how we're glittering.
So we're just keeping sprinkling, and the tacket really adheres really well. It's just easy.
Tina said y'all need a couple of those battery operated Dollar Tree fans to dry your tacket.
So
Genius.
smart, Tina. Was that Tina?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would have been really nice if we had grabbed those when we went to the Dollar Tree.
And she said that it sounds like a fun place to work. Yes, it is.
We like working here. It's really fun. Okay.
Yes, Gina.
Pretty good.
We miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Could she come back this summer, please?
No, I know. All of our high school kids. I'm gonna be all glittery.
And then Carrie says hello from the up of Michigan. Refer all my friends to you, ladies. Much love and happy
Thank you,
travel.
Carrie. We appreciate that. We love when y'all refer our page and website to your friends. That just means so much. Okay.
It's so
pretty
cute.
good. I know. I love it. So you can kind of see now that it's on kind of the difference in mine and Shiloh's.
Yeah,
it's just
the
a
glitter
little
color.
the glitter color, but they're both beautiful. I love it.
Yes,
It's
so
fun.
cute.
Such fun glitter to touch.
It's fun.
It's like feels like it reminds me of the sand at the beach.
Yes, I know. The metallic is so fun.
Mhm.
Tina said that she loves hearing our order processing. It took over 2 hours to go through her first box to inventory, separate, and organize it.
Yeah. So, and the reason, guys, that we roll like our 5 foots together, I know it upsets some people, is because we store them flat. And the reason we store them flat is that way when it comes to you, it doesn't get as damaged. We went for a few months, we were rolling our 5 foots, and when we would ship them, y'all, they would get so damaged. You wouldn't think that they would.
Well, it was like by the time that they made it to the person, it was like they had been rolled up so long that when they unrolled it, it would like lift up off the backing sheet, and it was almost near impossible to use.
It made the product not as good. So that's why we keep them flat and we ship them all rolled together, and we try really hard to pick and check the order in the order that it is on the packing slip to make it easy for you to identify your colors. A lot of people will just you can write on the paper backing and write the color name. Some people will make their own color swatches. We're working on getting more color rings in stock.
Yes. The
custom.
special. Yeah, those were in stock today.
The special and custom color rings are in stock today. Those are our custom colors that only we sell. So we got those in stock.
Courtesy of
Stephanie. Our next one that we're going to get in stock is StarCraft Softflex, and then we're going to work on StarCraft HD. So,
look how beautiful. Focus.
So
It's
pretty.
so sparkly.
Kathy said I said her name right, so I'm excited.
Yeah, good job.
And supposedly Ontario is in total lockdown, which is really sad.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
she said it's very quiet there.
I bet it is.
And then Carrie said it's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which I didn't know that's what UP meant. I just thought it was
Okay.
up. So now I learned something new.
Upper
Thank you.
Peninsula. Thank you. We know. And knowing is half the battle. Yes. What was that from?
G.I.
Joe.
Is this
Yeah,
good?
American hero.
So pretty.
There's a thing on Marky's face. No, it's the when she was in front of the camera.
Oh, I was like, what's on my face? Glitter?
This
like,
is so adorable.
these are so cute.
We just took like $1 champagne flute and made it so cute.
$2 worth of vinyl, maybe 10 cents worth of glitter. I mean,
Like
of
anything at all.
adhesive vinyl. Not much adhesive vinyl. You could sell this easily for like $10 to $15.
Oh yes, so easy.
You would want to do something to seal it, but
Yes.
this was a really fun project. So remember, coupon code SAVEBIG will save you 10% off your StarCraft HD 12 by 5-foot rolls. That ends tonight at 10:30, so don't miss out. The sale does not come around very often, so you don't want to miss it.
You do not want to miss it. Be sure to stock up on anything in the vault. It's 15% off all the time. No code necessary. Your t-shirts in the blowout sale category are 30% off with coupon code blowout if you want to stock up on those. And the HTV Mystery Box will be around for about another week. So be sure to get your hands on that if you're wanting to try out a mystery box. While Margie almost fell out of her chair.
I'm covered in glitter. I'm supposed to go have
did.
lunch with friends. And be like, I just got up with it.
She's going to be like, I'm sparkly today. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations to all the graduates of 2021. Woo! Pop some champagne.
Yeah.
Unless you're a senior, don't do that. Yes. And have a great weekend, you guys.
Enjoy your weekend, and thanks for sticking with us. This was kind of a longer live. It took us a little longer.
Yeah,
so
but it was super fun.
it was fun. We'll see y'all next time. Bye. Like, tack it on my fingers.
You're the bestiest crafter on
I know, I am. Look, it's like from me rubbing.
Oh my god.
It's like literally on.